stem cells. A team of surgeons and researchers at the Queen Victoria Hospital in East Grinstead has so far helped restore the sight of 40 patients. Here's our special correspondent, Kurt Barling.
2.5 years ago, when Deborah Catlin fell pregnant, she faced the prospect of never seeing her third child and only daughter.
I mean, when I got the result of the pregnancy, I mean, it was like, I started to cry because I was thinking, I can't handle a baby, I'm blind, you know, what am I going to do?
She was then offered the chance to be part of a pioneering project at the Centre for Sight in East Grinstead.
Yeah, it's gotten really, really bad.
In a new procedure now being used by NHS patients, stem cells are taken from a donor eye, grown in a laboratory until they form a layer of tissue and then transplanted into the damaged eye. This is a pioneering medical science, and it's taken Mr. Day and his team over 5 years to perfect the technique, but it is extraordinarily simple as a concept. You take stem cells, you create tissue, you place it over the damaged cornea, and it repairs itself.
The biggest surprise for us, though, was that when we went to look to see whether there were any donor cells from another person on that eye, they weren't there anymore. So the eyes transformed, they got better. So somehow, those cells that we transplanted had triggered the patient's own body to form their own.
This discovery may also have implications for transplant surgery with other damaged organs like livers, hearts and kidneys. Although so delicate is the material, at the moment they need to find a safe way of transporting it.
Somehow we're triggering repair processes by doing this procedure. And it may be that this procedure will not be necessary in the future if we can figure out what that switch is. We could probably even transform all sorts of tissue and get them to repair from within.
The gift of sight restored meant Deborah finally got to see her daughter at 13 months old. It also lent her baby an unusual name, Miracle.
It was when I came home that I realised, when I took the pictures down and I laid them all across the chair, from the time she was born, the day she was born, and when she was about 2 weeks, and I had it all lined up in a chair. And I thought, my God, is that really my baby? Look at her, she's beautiful, you know. And I started to cry. That was when it hit me 2 days later.